Are we going to talk about it? Of course we're going to talk about it, even if nobody else gives a shit. Before I get into this video, remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It will be linked below, and hashtag sensitive sissy warning on TikTok. And by the way, hashtag sensitive sissy warning. If you cannot handle the truth, if you cannot handle the things I talk about, well, baby, you're definitely in the wrong place. So last night, as I was trying to watch the new episode of The Mandalorian, Twitter went off. Between Smokey Glow and Trisha Paytas, there is enough to talk about today. And so we're going to be tackling these two subjects today. And this is not in ill intentions. These are just my opinions. And as I said, hashtag sensitive sissy warning, baby, because not everybody can handle opinions or truths. But we're going to be talking about it, even if it's like really hard for us to accept that people have different opinions and views about certain situations. All right, so the Smokey Glow thing, the Hannah thing, and I have no idea how this even really came to be. It just kind of popped up on my Twitter. She decided to blast her friend, and I'm going to say blast her friend public because this is what I mean with it. So she decided to write a little note on her YouTube. That's where I saw it first, and I had no idea what was going on. I called my BFF, and I was like, who the heck is Angelica? And are they talking? What is going on? And she explained to me who Angelica is, and the whole situation kind of unraveled on Twitter, and Nick Snyder got involved, and Dustin Dailey, and we're about to get into that whole little thing. But so Smokey Glow decided to correct her friend after she deleted some comments from people on the video. I think that is shady. Guys, 100%. This is going to be a 50-50 thing. I'm going to try to be voice of reason and a grown up, but I don't delete comments on my TikTok either, because I think, honey, if you're going to be a nasty individual and I think it's nasty, or I think I feel offended, I'm going to leave it. And if it's nice, I'm going to leave it. If it's criticism, I'm going to leave it, because you know what? We're adults. But you know, I think Hannah is like 20 some years old. So she's still in the young category. Like, she's super young. I'm old bitch. I'm 30. But she's in the young category, and they're still learning of their mistakes, and they're growing up in front of us. So her friend Angelica deleted that, and she decided to apologize to her community, to the community of, you know, her fans, saying that that was deleted and they thought it was shady, and she apologized. And there's two ways to take this, guys. This is not a she's right or she's right. This is totally up to you how you feel, in my opinion. So some people mind the whole deleting tweets type of thing, deleting comments, deleting life out of the internet. And some people are like, man, if it helps my mental health, if it helps me sleep at night, I'm going to delete that. Honey, now we're getting into this whole thing about, you know, who's right and who's wrong. See, I interpreted the letter one way. I'm going to call it a letter, a little notesy, a little bit of a, you know, here and there for the public, like a diary entry that everybody's reading that nobody's supposed to be reading. But anyway, so I interpreted it one way, and I saw a bunch of people interpret it another way, and then there's another interpretation. It's kind of like the Zodiac Killer's like cryptic message over here. Like, everybody has a different opinion and reads it one way. Some are offended, and some are like, boom, like super triggered. Like, the bombs went off and they're about to go in a corner, cry. They're in their shower like Kermit the Frog and shit. But either way, so in this situation, see, Dustin tweeted something a little like spicy. I was like, Dustin, where's my notification? Where's my update? I don't get no updates, honey. I want to know what's going on. So Dustin decided to tweet, you know, a little snake emoji and stuff, which I was giggling in the background. I was like, shit is about to pop off. Where's my popcorn? Where's my, you know, Takis? But either way, so Dustin tweeted something that people thought was shady, and Nick decided to do a little voice memo. And then people decided to attack Nick. They decided to attack Nick. In my opinion, the things that Dustin and Nick tweeted were totally valid, because you know what they were doing? They were speaking about their feelings in a situation, in a little situation that they had with Smokey Glow. And honestly, what that means to me is that, I'm sorry, but the ones that are screaming the loudest validate feelings in situations. Y'all are not validating this man's feelings. I don't care what he did in the past. I don't care that he could be so honest that it hurts feelings, but those are his feelings, and you guys are invalidating it. And that is a bad thing. I'm gonna be the voice of reason here. That is a bad thing. Honestly, y'all are no better than him then, because y'all scream that he is so awful, but y'all are doing the same thing that y'all want people to stop doing. I'm just saying, food for thought. All right, boys and girls. So now we get to this part. Nick had every right to tweet what he tweets, but it is normal for Nick to get the most hate, for Dustin to get hate, because Hannah, Smokey, honey, come here. You open the gates for this shit to happen. Because when somebody's down and they're having a moment and somebody pulls out their little black book and it's like, well, fuck my titties, like it is about to go down and I have the right to pull up my receipts, they're gonna pull their receipts up and bring it back up just to show you something. But see, this whole Hannah thing, if she makes a video, great. If she doesn't, well, shit. I saw Angelica made a video, but I don't watch her content, damn it. But I did watch Rich Luck's video, so let's get into the Rich Luck's video review without pictures and up here, look at this. He read the note, he did everything, and love him or hate him, he had 50-50 right. And he kind of just explained how he felt about it, and that what he said, one of the things Rich Luck said was actually kind of like, it hit me. I was like, damn, he spit something today. His crown is sitting right. He talked about the cancel, you know, like basically like it feels like Smokey Glow canceled her, because see, what's happening is everybody's going on Hannah's side, because Hannah, she's like the voice of reason. That's how that is her brand, guys. This is not a jab, but that's her brand, being the voice of reason. And as much as I enjoy her, she's an intelligent young woman. Like she should have thought that one through, that she could have potentially harmed somebody's career with that. That is part of cancel culture that I don't like. We tried to get that out of here. Remember, we promised ourselves we weren't going to do that. And so her character, Hannah's character, Smokey Glow's character, is being attacked on multiple sides. And I think it's 50-50. We can look at it either way. I don't mind whatever your opinion is on it. That's fine. If you're a fangirl, if you're a stan of Hannah, if you just occasionally watch her, or if you're just here for the tea, for the drama, for the conversation, then I can see it, you know, like whatever way you see it, let's talk about it. But I do think that this whole thing with Nick and Dustin getting involved, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So let's see what happens. It was just a little teacap, a little update, a little, you know, sesh, a little kiki, a little moment, a little let's eat some cotton candy together and be flamingos. But all right, let's get to the hard part. Okay, so Trisha Paytas has stormed off of that podcast of her boyfriend's brother. Is that true? Like that's her boyfriend's brother's podcast or something? But anyway, so she stormed off of that podcast, having arguments, questioning their parenting, like the parenting of her boyfriend's brother. Is that how it is? Okay, anyway, and you know what? We're going to get into this a little differently. I think when I was watching Trisha, around the time that I was watching Trisha a lot was when she was together with Jason. And if you haven't watched that content, I can tell you right now, a lot of the bad blood came from when Jason actually talked about Trisha and his kids and his baby mama. You know, the baby mama drama stays forever. Even if the kid's 18, that baby mama drama stays. And how his baby mama didn't really feel too comfortable with her being around the kids or something like that. And so Trisha has very strong opinions about family and everything else. And I can see, as a mommy, I'm a mommy, I can see why, you know, somebody who used to be with somebody would say to Trisha, like, no, I don't want you around my kids right now because you're fresh into this relationship. I don't know if it's even going to last, honey. So let's take it slow. I don't like your social media presence, whatever it was that Jason's baby mama said. You know, baby mama drama happens. And so, in the end, this is a cycle that I see over and over again with Trisha. She gets with somebody who she's really in love with. She wants that full relationship, that maybe a little, you know, a little ring moment, a little, you know, all of that, a family. And I think that the reality is she gets with people who are very present on social media, on YouTube, and Trisha, you know what that does? That's a recipe for disaster. Why don't you get yourself a banker, or a nice, a guy who works in the office and you pulls a 9 to 5 and makes good money? Because these guys that are on YouTube, I feel like they push your limits, they push your buttons, and they use that for clicks. Because honestly, I think she's going to be back on that podcast. I don't see why she wouldn't. It's good publicity. Like, bad publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? All I wanted to say is that with Trisha being back on the drama pages and people talking about her and judging her for her stance in life and how she acts on camera and in these videos, honestly, I see a very fragile woman who is in a relationship with a man and she wants this to work out. And sometimes you can't stand the person's family. Like, there's instances where you're like, man, I really don't like this person that's in your family. If they weren't part of the package, man, we would be at 100%, fully charged. But right now we're at like 75%, and we might need to find a charger because this ain't working right, because me and that person don't get along. Her relationship with Jason, I was there for it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But I do think that when she did the videos with David Dobrik and stuff, and I remember there was like all this drama surrounding also, them making nasty jokes in the background about her and her relationship. And I think the guys even joked about if they give Jason money, would he like be with another woman or something, or if they buy him. I don't know. There was a lot of stupid talk. Okay, guys, there was a lot of stupid talk that was very hurtful for Trisha, because like I said, she is a fragile woman. I think she is very fragile and emotional. And I think that when people hurt her feelings, she's like a cutesy little doggy, like a Pomeranian. She's like, don't fuck with me, because I can ankle bite your bitch ass. Like, seriously. But you know what? That's another situation for another day, and it has to develop. Let's see what happens, because I didn't want to watch it after Peter Mon said like it was really, really disgusting and they were just like going at it. I'm like, girl, I need my emotions for this weekend. I need to keep my emotions together. I can't be a wreck. But we will keep updated, right? We will stay updated and we'll stay with this thing. So that's all I had to talk about for today, I think, because the same people are always in drama, and we don't have too many people to talk about. And what's your predictions? Because see, I remember people were making predictions about who's going to be the first drama in 2021. What's your prediction for 2021? Who's going to be the first big drama in 2021? Who's gonna really get the shit end of the stick? Like, who's gonna fuck up first? Like New Year's Eve, boom, who's gonna fuck up? So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me have a little moment and just ramble and talk. And I would love to hear your opinions below about everything. And if I missed anything, just put it below. We don't need to be nasty about this, because I think this is all about opinions and who you like and who you dislike. This is a high school game. If that's what you want to call it, this is like a high school popularity game, and whoever is most popular is going to win it, and who has the best reputation. Like, that's just about it. But anyways, remember, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. It is all linked below, and I have spoken.